Hello, nature enthusiasts and wildlife warriors. Join us on Wild Battle as we dive into the heart of animal rivalries, intense battles, and the art of hunting in the wild. Wolf versus elk. A resident accidentally noticed the battle and filmed it with a drone. Despite the obvious difference in size, the wolf suddenly appeared from the forest and attacked the elk standing in shallow water. A long fight ensued between the animals. The elk fought off wolf attacks and tried to hoof it, yet the predator managed to get close to the victim and claw at its leg. A couple of minutes later, the elk managed to get away and tried to leave, but the wolf kept up and ran after the intended victim. Eventually, the elk managed to get to deep water, where the tired predator did not dare go. Adult elk are hunted only in packs, so it is unclear what the wolf was hoping for in our case. Hippos do not like strangers in their territory, or rather in their swamp, and even the most ferocious predators, crocodiles, sometimes have a hard time. Adult crocodiles are probably not afraid of anything, except aggressive hippos. The bite of a female hippo was measured because males are too aggressive, but even its bite force reached a giant value, 128 kilograms per square centimeter. It's interesting that the word hippopotamus comes from the Greek word for water horse. Hippos are related to whales and cows. A brave turtle faces a pack of fearful cows. I've seen many videos of cows being curious and cowardly at the same time. This won't even be a battle, but just a funny episode with a turtle and cows who couldn't figure out what a live rock was doing in their pasture. The white cow gets the first bite on the nose. It bounces back in fright and runs away. Curiosity only grows after this, but no one else risks approaching. The bravest was a little calf. It came up as if nothing had happened and started sniffing the evil turtle. There was no need to wait for a bite in the nose, and then you see yourself and the scared cow scattering the whole herd. The perfect hunter, the jaguar, swam silently across the river to a small island where a crocodile was resting. Sneaking up behind it, the jaguar left the crocodile no chance of attacking or fleeing. The cat dragged it away to eat its delicious lunch on the shore. The only thing that surprises me is the ease with which the jaguar lifted this carcass. Its jaws are so powerful and its teeth so sharp that it often bites through its prey's skull. The jaguar never stalks its victims if they've detected the danger in time and given up fleeing. Despite the seemingly clumsy nature of baboons, they are excellent at catching flamingos. In front of you is a massive flock that just doesn't seem to have enough time to take off. It's all about the unexpected attack of the baboon, which is an omnivore, just like humans. They are active and inquisitive monkeys that live in a social environment. Their pack consists of 50 to 80 monkeys. Their relationships are based on the primacy of males and a few females. Among the animal foods, most are snails, fish, birds, and insects, as well as lizards, mice, and other small rodents. Anyway, I was just shocked when a big green snake's head emerged from the hollow of a tree. The snake, too, was probably shocked by the insolence and stubbornness of the woodpecker, which just got to him. But what could he do? For it must be his hollow, and the snake crawled there to eat his eggs or chicks. I began to wonder what exactly this brave bird is called, and as it turned out, it's the white-billed royal woodpecker, one of the largest woodpeckers in the world fauna, belongs to the rarest birds in the world. Its existence is possible only in the most remote and desolate forests, the massives of which are rapidly diminishing. Clearly, in a fight against such a fat and brazen snake, the woodpecker has little chance, and it is strange that he himself did not become a breakfast after several precise bites. In the end, the woodpecker gave up, probably under the influence of poison, and the snake continued its meal. Friends, who knows what kind of snake this is? Please note it in the comments. Due to its strength and size, as well as its aggressiveness, the rhino is not threatened by any predator during attacks in the wild, except humans. Depending on the species, the rhinoceros can have different sizes, but the largest is considered a white rhinoceros, which weighs from 2 to 3 tons. It remains a mystery what is the reason for the battle between this buffalo and the rhino. But the advantage is clearly on the side of the rhino, which could easily throw apart a dozen of these buffaloes. At the end, the buffaloes just scattered. Snake versus snake. This is a rather unusual fight, where two almost identical in size snakes came together. I do not know what the black snake is called, but the second is clearly a viper and was very unlucky. The black predator just ate the whole viper and crawled away. I can't even imagine how the viper fit inside this rabid predator. But these are the laws of nature, and even a dangerous and poisonous predator can become someone's lunch. If you know what the black snake is called, please note it in the comments. I'm truly curious. Orcas never tire of distinguishing and surprising with their intelligence and cleverness. Scientists from the research center observed orcas in western Antarctica. If a seal is hiding on an ice floe, and thus is out of the predator's reach, several orcas attack this rookery, creating powerful waves that either wash away the victim or split the ice floe itself. As soon as the seal is in the water, the animals in the whole gang try to eat it, but the nimble seal manages to climb back up. In total, zoologists observed 14 attacks, in 12 of which orcas adopted the tactics of killer waves. Reports of similar killer whale tricks have appeared before, but they were rare and isolated observations. Next is a slightly funny pigeon incident that took place in St. James Park in London, where the pelicans reside. One of the pelicans was starving and decided to eat a pigeon. Pelicans sometimes eat small birds, but they can even swallow a whole duck or a large fish. In our case, the meal was a success. The pigeon had almost no chance to get out. All of this was happening in front of a crowd of visitors who cheered the pigeon on in every way possible, yelling, "Get out!" But it never heeded their hints. One of the onlookers was 44-year-old photographer Paul, who captured the drama. According to him, after eating one pigeon, the pelican caught another and did the same to it. Horse versus crocodile. It's unclear to me why the crocodile caused such aggression to the horse. Perhaps because it got too close to his herd. The black stallion furiously pounced on the peacefully resting crocodile and began trampling on it with its hooves. The shocked crocodile immediately ran to the water, but after a second attempted attack, it still bit the horse's leg. That was the end of their fight, but I think the stallion was very lucky because it could have been much worse. Thank you for embarking on this thrilling journey with us on Wild Battle. If you enjoyed witnessing the incredible battles, fierce rivalries, and mesmerizing hunts of the wild, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts in the comments below.